Gaming Bolt presents 10 times you thought the game was over, but it wasn't. Have you ever played a game and thought you just beat it, when all of a sudden there's more? Here are 10 such examples.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game then.
Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, when you beat Chapter 1. In a weird combination of ending too quickly and not ending fast enough, Metal Gear Solid 5 got a lot of hate for its final ending. If it just ended on Act 1, it probably wouldn't have gotten as much hate for its terrible ending as it did. Well, you can hardly call it an ending, the game pretty much just stopped. Chapter 1 ended with you killing the main antagonist of the game, Skullface, only for the game to continue to flop about like a fish out of water for another act, revisiting the same locations and even the same missions until it suddenly stopped. Then it made you play the intro mission again just for a 5-minute cutscene that's one of the most divisive in the series. Coming back to the topic, we honestly thought the game was over when Chapter 1's credits started rolling, only to realize later that there is more.
Sahelanthropus will unleash that thirst unto the future. Those were his last words.
Cause.
Pretentious to the end. Still, doesn't feel like this is over. And I'll never be whole again.
Blind in the deepest night, reaching out, grasping for a fleeting memory. All the thoughts keep piercing this broken mind. I fall, but I'm still standing, motionless.
Red Dead Redemption, when John Marston dies. When the main character of a game dies, it's safe to assume that the game is over. Not the case with Rockstar hit Red Dead Redemption. When protagonist John Marston dies, his son, Jack, takes over and avenges his death. It was an unexpected ending, one that left many players feeling both devastated and hopeful. Once the game was over, you got to keep exploring the open world as Jack as well. Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, Fission Mailed. Metal Gear creator Hideo Kojima loves messing with the player's mind. There was no better example of this than with Metal Gear Solid 2, when near the end of the game, the AI will mess with the player with the message Fission Mailed. In the section near the end of the game, when you're in combat with Snake, the message will pop up and you have to play the game in a tiny window for a bit before it will go away. Hitman Blood Money, Insta Poison from Diana. In Hitman, Diana has always been your handler. In Blood Money, near the end of the game, she stabs you with a syringe of poison. It seems like Agent 47 is dead as he's lying in his own funeral, but it turns out Diana was trying to help you, kissing you before she leaves and reviving you. The antidote to the poison was in her lipstick. She wanted you up so you could kill the people pursuing you. Metal Gear Solid 3: The the Sorrow boss fight and the fake death pill. If you never used the fake death pill in Metal Gear Solid 3, you could be stuck on the Sorrow boss fight for a while. Or maybe that's just me. The sequence is a dream, or is it? Where you see everyone you've killed up to that point in the game. To wake up, you have to move to the end where you'll find the Sorrow's dead body, and a step more will kill you. What the game doesn't tell you is that you have to press the L2 button and use the fake death revival pill to wake up and continue the game. The Curse of Monkey Island. During the events of the game, the player needs to access a particular hotel owner's family crypt. However, in order to do so, the player needs to intake a drink with something mixed in. The next thing you find out is that you're in a coffin, and then the credits start rolling.
In fact, I feel,
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
Oh, you crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business, having him just lie there.
Rest in peace and all that.
Hey! I'm not really dead. Oh, come on, cut it out.
Sunset Overdrive. Fake fourth wall breaking ending.
I just lost the best friend I've ever had.
Sunset Overdrive has a terrible ending, at least according to its own main character. You defeat the bad guys, but the main character dies in the process. Your friends gather around your body and cry a bit, then the credits roll. But then in comes the main character saying how it's a terrible ending, asking who in the credits is responsible for it, and says,
NeoGaf is gonna eat you alive!
Then they rewind the game and do it differently, the main character bringing themselves to life. Donkey Kong Country fake credits. During the final boss fight in Donkey Kong Country, you'll defeat the boss only for the game to suddenly end and cut to credits. At least that's what you may think at first. You'll quickly realize that the credits are all fake and it's incredibly quick with a "the end?" question mark at the bottom. That's when the boss suddenly comes back to life and then you have to fight him again. Borderlands, Zombie Island of Dr. Ned, final boss, fake credits. The DLC for Borderlands Zombie Island of Dr. Ned featured another fake credit sequence near the end of the game. This being a comedy game, when you first confront Ned, he'll go down really quickly. The moment he dies, the credits will pop up and go really fast. All of a sudden, a mutated undead Ned tears through the screen and shouts,
It's not over yet.
Lollipop Chainsaw. During the game, Juliet is accompanied by her boyfriend Nick, who is nothing but a hanging, disembodied head. However, before all of this happens, Juliet plans to save Nick from the zombie apocalypse. As expected, Nick is attacked from the zombies, and as Juliet finds him, the developers fool the player that the game is over with the word Finn.
No, there's something we can try. It's the only chance we have to save you.
Juliet? What the fuck?
I love you too, baby.
And that'll be about it for this one. If you guys like what we're doing at Gaming Vault, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.